Of course, we have Dr. John Mullins over here from Marshall Lifestyle Medicine. We're talking all about the male mojo.
Yes.
Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, I want to talk to you first. What is the male mojo?
Well, let me first start saying what is Mojo period.
Okay.
Mojo period is almost a power that can appear almost magical when you actually have it. People know when you have it. A person knows when they have it. They just radiate confidence, they radiate successfulness, and they're maximally effective at whatever they're trying to do. And you can tell when you have it, and you can kind of tell when you've lost it, and then there's this whole area in between that's kind of a gray area. At our practice, we basically try to maximally affect somebody's mojo to where they're maximally effective at what they're trying to do. We had talked in the past about how we do hormone replacement therapy, but that's just the building blocks. After that, there's so much more that I try to talk with my patients about, and we give them a forum to discuss things that they may not have an opportunity to do at a conventional medical practice. And so Mojo for me is, again, it's almost magical. When you're around somebody that has their mojo, you're attracted to them.
Yeah.
When they've lost it, it's almost the opposite feeling.
Yeah, I get that.
And it attracts people, and you build confidence as you attract more and more folks, and it reinforces that ability. People that come to me, they don't come in and say, I want to get my mojo back. They come in and they have a complaint where they're just not feeling as well as they once were, and they're less effective than they previously were, and they don't really know exactly why. And that our basis of our practice is how you get that back.
Okay.
And after we replace these hormone therapy is where we start on the building blocks. And I believe there's 8 categories that really define a person's balance in life, and it helps them spiral back up to where they're maximally effective.
Okay, so Sarah's husband. We're bringing him in
here we go.
Okay.
How do you know how does Sarah know if her husband's lost the mojo?
Yeah.
And has he got his mojo?
He's got his mojo. I'm good.
So you would know when he lost it.
I would, but I mean, I guess that, you know, a lot of people, they feel like, oh, I'm just tired, you know, this is how I feel, this is life. But that's not necessarily true.
Well,
you don't need to feel that way every day.
You don't have to feel that way every day, but the people that come to me that have problems that they'd like to discuss with me have got out of balance. They have one of these 8 key areas that I'll go through that has somehow just got out of balance, or several of them have got out of balance. Either they're working too much, they're not eating right, they're not sleeping properly, they've lost their nutrition, they don't have interpersonal relationships that are as strong as previously, they don't have personal growth and spirituality like they need. Their work or home environment has suffered. Their love and intimacy may not be as strong as it previously was, or they're stressed or unhappy or anxious. We focus on those areas.
Tell us, how do you fix that? How do you help us get it back?
Well, first off, I try to objectify those subjective feelings.
Okay,
and again, we try to walk them through a process where they kind of gauge on a scale how they're feeling in these 8 key areas that are not intuitive. People don't think.
What are those areas?
Yeah, the guy just kind of went through them a little bit.
Okay.
How are you eating? How are you sleeping? How's your interpersonal relationships? How's your spirituality? And I try to gauge that on a scale of 1 to 4, and it brings it to the forefront, an area where they may not know exactly what's wrong, and this allows them to follow it in an objective fashion, and we actually graph it to show them where they're lacking in their life. When you put the hormone replacement therapy, that gives them the building blocks. That gives us something that you absolutely have to have, and without that, it's almost impossible to restore the confidence that you had when you're in your youth. But after that, there's a whole, I always tell them, when you put it all together, when you balance your life completely and you follow this kind of script, this medical script that I like to try to guide people through, is when you'll really notice it. And people will notice it because you'll radiate confidence.
I want to look like that guy just then. Can I look like that if I get my mojo back?
Well, I thought that was the before picture.
That was my before
you,
picture.
Yeah.
I've been going there for 2 years.
Right,
That's how I look now without the clothes on. I want to ask you, Dr. Mullins, is how do people start off with you? They come in and first of all, they do a consultation.
Yes.
They do blood work.
They do blood work.
Okay. Then what is the step then? Just talk me through those first 1 or 2.
Okay, so
we do have to go to break though, but just the first couple.
Absolutely. Well, I do an inventory on the 8 things that I just listed, and they don't know they're being interviewed in that thing, but I'm gauging it on a scale of 1 to 4, these 8 key areas where I'm going to focus on with a plan for improving their life, and then we go over it, and it has short, medium, and long-term goals.
Perfect. Well, if you want to find out if you can get your mojo back, or whether you just need a little bit of a pick-me-up, there's the information right there, Marshall Lifestyle Medicine, the website and the phone number. Happy holidays, my friend. We
Happy
appreciate
holidays
you
to you
coming in
too.
again
Thank you
as well.
again.